Students, today we are going to discuss the point acceleration. You must have all played on a slide in a park. You know that while sliding down, the velocity is less at the top and it increases in the middle and becomes zero towards the end. Students, all of you know about the velocity. What is meant by velocity? The distance traveled in a particular direction of an object in a unit time, that is called as a velocity. Students, now let us learn about the acceleration with the help of the example. See, when we take a small ball and release it from upper end to the channel or to the path, observe the velocity of the ball as it rolls down along the path. Is its velocity is same at all the points? Observe how the velocity changes as it moves from top through the middle and to the bottom. Observe once again. See how the velocity is changing place by showing the graph also. Students, now we conclude that the acceleration is a change in velocity is called as a acceleration. In another words, we can say that acceleration is defined as the change in velocity over a time or in a given time or in a unit time. The acceleration in a mathematical expression, we can say that a change in velocity with a time. That is, change means here 2 points are there, initial and final. Now to calculate the accelerations, we have to reach from the final velocity minus initial velocity with a time. The Vf is denoted by final velocity, Vi is the initial velocity and t is a time. Acceleration is denoted by small a. In your book, the expression has given, that is, a is equal to v minus u divided by t, where a is the acceleration, that is change in velocity, v is the final velocity where the ball reaches at the bottom, that is the final velocity, u is the initial velocity where we release at the top, that is initial. To reach the point initial to final, the time has taken, that is t. T is the time taken. Students, if the velocity of an object changes during a certain time period, then it is said to have accelerated motions. An object in motion can have two types of acceleration. In a previous session, we have discussed about two types of motion, that is uniform and non-uniform linear motions. Now, here there are two types of accelerations are there. As that the same, here uniform acceleration and non-uniform acceleration. If the velocity changes by equal amount in a equal time intervals, the object is said to be in a uniform acceleration. If the object changes by unequal amount in a equal time intervals, the object is said to be a non-uniform acceleration. Now, acceleration are again divided into three types: positive acceleration, negative acceleration and zero acceleration. See, these are the three types of accelerations. See, for to clear this concept, observe the one picture here. See, what is a positive acceleration? An object can have both positive or negative acceleration. When the velocity of an object increases, see, when velocity is positive, speeding up, a positive, in this case the acceleration is in the direction of velocity. See, in a speeding up, the both are in a same direction. Both are in a same directions. When the velocity of an object decreases with the time. See here, in a slowing, when we slow down the car, the positive velocity which is decreasing with the time, it is a negative acceleration. Why it is a negative acceleration? When the velocity of an object decreases with time, it has a negative accelerations because the acceleration and velocity both are in opposite direction. Its opposite direction to the velocity. Therefore, here it is a negative accelerations. When do you say the zero acceleration? If the velocity of an object does not change with the time, then it is said to be a zero acceleration. Student, today we have learned about the accelerations, three types. In another word, we can say that when a speed is increases, then acceleration is positive. When speed decreases, then acceleration is negative. When speed is uniform, then acceleration is zero. Students, today we have learned the concept of acceleration and their types. Thank you, students.